Hello, welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time I'm going to talk about the NFL 2023 playoffs, the Super Bowl 58 prediction. Where finally, after waiting for almost 2 weeks, this Sunday, February 11, will be played the Super Bowl 58, where will be played between the Kansas City Chiefs and the number 3 in the AFC. That they won the AFC championship, and the 49ers are number one in the NFC, where they won the NFC championship. And then we played in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Allegiant Stadium on 18:30 Eastern time. Where remember that this is a rematch of the Super Bowl 54. Where remember that this game, the Super Bowl 54, was played 4 years ago. This game was played in Miami, Florida, in the Miami Dolphins Stadium, the Hardcore Stadium, where the San Francisco, no, where the Kansas City overcoming a deficit of, they were losing 20-10 in the end of the third quarter. And in the third quarter they scored 3 touchdowns, 21, to won the game 31-20, and won his second Super Bowl in his history, in the first of this from Mahomes and Andy Reid. So this will be a rematch for the 49ers that will want to take revenge, and to take revenge for that Super Bowl game. Won his sixth Super Bowl in his history. But remember that the 49ers haven't won a Super Bowl for more than 30 years. I think that they won the last Super Bowl in the 92. So let's talk about this game. Well, remember the Kansas City Chiefs are the actual champion, the AFC champion team. Remember that they finished in the regular season. They won the AFC West with a record 11-6. They won his eight AFC West championship in the last 9 years. They have some complicated games, but in the end they could win this game. Where in the postseason, in the wild card run, they didn't have any problem and defeated 26-7 the Miami Dolphins and Kansas City, where this game was one of the coldest game in the NFL history. Later in the divisional role, they for first time Patrick Mahomes play a road in the playoffs, where they defeated to the Buffalo Bills 27-24. This was one of the best games in this run in the playoffs, and this was a tremendous game. But in the end, the Kansas City Chiefs could win that game. And as 2 weeks ago, the Kansas City Chiefs traveled to Baltimore, where they defeated the best team in the league, in the conference and in the league, the Baltimore Ravens, 17-10, to travel to his fourth Super Bowl in 6 years. Yes, in 6 years. So this is amazing. No, in 5 years. So this is amazing. So, and the 49ers won the NFC West with a record of 12-5. This is a back-to-back title division. And they have a very great season. They have some problem in a lapse of 3 games, but in the end they did enough to win the division. And in the playoffs, the 49ers were the best team in the NFC. They have a bye week in the wild card run, so they play in the divisional round. The 49ers had a very complicated game against the Packers, where they were trailing in the first 3 quarters, but in the last quarter they did enough to win the game 24-27 and advance to the conference championship. And in the conference championship game, the 49ers had a complicated way, especially in the first half, where they were trailing by 70 points difference. But in the second half, they play a tremendous football level, and they overcome a deficit of 17 points and won the game 34-31, and they will advance to the playoff for 8 time in his history, and this is a second Super Bowl appearance in 5 years. So remember that the last one was in 4 years. The last one was 2 years ago against the Chiefs. So the San Francisco 49ers have a record of 5-2 in the Super Bowl. So about this game, in this moment, I have told you since the regular season that my favorite team and my prediction is that the 49ers are going to win this Super Bowl because they deserve and they had a tremendous football team. But what the Kansas City Chiefs have done in this position, there's something that it can be explained, because I think that they have the mystic to win a game. I have seen that in my opinion, in this moment, the Kansas City Chiefs, they are like the New England Patriots when Tom Brady and Bill Belichick were there, where most of the time they are not playing a very great football. They are dominated in both sides of the ball, but something happened with them that the rivals can kill them or can defeat them. And in the last quarter, especially in the second half, but especially in the last quarter, the Chiefs and the Patriots do enough of the things, and they win the games. About this game, about the head coach, I think that the Chiefs have a better head coach than the 49ers, and they read that he has won 2 Super Bowls in four Super Bowl that he has managed as a head coach. In the 49ers, Kylie Hanahan, I don't know, Hanahan, the Mr. Callahan, had the opportunity. They lost the only time that he appeared as a head coach in the Super Bowl. He lost against the Chiefs in the 54, and 7 years ago, remember that he was the offense coordinator with the Atlanta Falcons, where they was leading of 25 points in the end of the third quarter. He was the coordinator of that team, and they was the opportunity, and they lost that game. About the quarterback, the Patrick Mahomes is better than Brock Purdy, in my opinion. In the running game, the 49ers have better players in the running game than the Chiefs. In the offense line, I think that the 49ers are better team. In the wide receivers, I think that the 49ers have better team. In the defense line, I think that the 49ers are better. In the linebackers, I think that the 49ers are better, and in the defense back, I think that the Chiefs are better. So I think that this will be a very close game, a very funny and tough game, a very close game. I hope is that this game can be close of the game, and the game can be defining the last play of the game, or can be defining in overtime. To be honest, I don't care whoever win this Super Bowl, because I don't care. But how I told you, in my opinion, since the regular season, my favorite to win this year the Super Bowl are the 49ers. But I didn't expect that the Kansas City Chiefs play a very great football in playoffs in the last month. And something we're hearing the shift is that in this year the defense has been playing better football than the offense. This is very rare, because in the last 5 years the offense shift was the unit that lead the team to the Super Bowl. So about my prediction, I have told you in the last videos is that you never bet against the reigning champion team, that in this moment are the Chiefs, that they want to repeat the back-to-back Super Bowl victories and win his third Super Bowl in 5 years or 6 years with this team. So I'm gonna tell there in this prediction, and I think that the Chiefs are gonna to win this game by 1 or 3 point difference. I think that the game will be defined in the last play of the game or in overtime. I think that the difference can be a field goal. and I think that the Chiefs are gonna to win this game by one or 3 point difference, and I think that the Chiefs are gonna to win this game 28 to 25, and the Chiefs will win his fourth Super Bowl in his history and the third Super Bowl in the Patrick Mahomes era. So let's see what happens. So here's what my opinion about what my opinion and my analysis about what I think is going to happen in the Super Bowl 58 that we will play this next Sunday. Let's see what happens. See you next video. Chibran.